Week 4, day 3. Today I'm going to share how I approached the 4th of July, how I ate and behaved on the 4th of July, and whether or not I lost any weight. You can substitute any holiday for this or any special occasion. I'm Jordan Blaquera, and this is another one of my tales from the scale. The only thing that was on the menu that I could eat that was part of my protocol, I knew what would be there as a burger and watermelon. So number one, I'm not making food the main event of this holiday. So food is not going to be the main event. It's not even going to be a side event. Food is going to be something that I do. It's going to be something that I eat. How am I going to approach this and not create deprivation? And there was a little bit of like, oh, I can't have what everybody else is going to have. I can't have a chili dog. No chips and salsa for me. And we're even bringing them. Wah. I had that and for a moment. And then I thought, okay, what's really going on here? We're getting together with family. They've invited a bunch of their friends. The main event is going to be the people. It's going to be the connection that we're all going to be together. So that's going to be the main event. The main event is going to be being present and being connected and enjoying the company of the people that are there. That was my mindset going in. I also thought something like it is a privilege to feed my body well. And it is my privilege to feel as good physiologically as I feel the way that I've been eating in the past 3.5 weeks. I'm going to keep that up. There's no reason to break that or to make any exceptions, crazy exceptions here. And this perspective, I have had many holidays in my life. And I have had many special occasions in my life. And I have had many exceptions to healthy eating in my life. So I have had plenty of the enjoyment and the pleasure of special foods, of holiday foods, of sugary foods, of dessert. I have had that kind of pleasure many, many, many times over, and that kind of pleasure has led to not so much pleasure. It's not. When I'm overeating and inhaling M&Ms, it's not that pleasurable, and I don't really like that experience. So I've had enough of that kind of pleasure and those kinds of food. I have something right now that's way more important to me, which is creating my ideal weight. So that's what's most important to me, and that's the way I was looking at it going into 4th of July. I just have a different goal. You know, my goal isn't to have fun with food. My goal is to be present and stick to my plan and have a great time with the people and with what's going to be going on. So I went, and guess what she had? Brownies! Brownies, brownies, brownies. Then they had gone to eat dinner at a local restaurant that I've eaten at many times. And at this restaurant, they have a 6-layer chocolate cake. As you walk into the restaurant, they always have them on display. And I'm always like, I want to try that. And I never have. There was leftovers. There was my chance. There was my chance to try the 6-layer cake. And then creamsicle cake, homemade creamsicle cake. Now this is like a thorn in my side. This is an Achilles heel. Food that is homemade, food that I've never had before, like creamsicle cake. Never had it before. And it's a special occasion. It's a holiday. Okay, that's like the trifecta for me to eat food. However, what was my steel shield was that I had made my plan. I was committed to my plan. I thought it through. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it as an opportunity to practice bypassing the urge, because I need to get some of those repetitions in. I need to get some of that experience in so I can build the muscle. So I can build the muscle of bypassing when that surprise food shows up and not reacting and going, oh, I want to have some of that. I must confess, I ate 2 things off plan. I came home feeling very good about my decision. I was rock solid. And what was so great is because food was off the table, fun with food, entertainment with food. I wasn't entertaining any thoughts of extracurricular food as a rule. However, when I first heard about the creamsicle cake and everyone's like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I considered it. Basically, it was an awesome day. I had a great time. I was so present and I had a really nice time. So I went home just thinking I had a great time And rock on with your bad self. You stuck to your plan. That was a win there, right there. Next day, weigh in. People, so excited, down 0.4 pounds, which takes me to the lowest point that I've been in the last 4.5 weeks. And it takes me down. I did that. I created that. I was so purposeful about the holiday. For access to all of My Tales from the Scale, go to mytalesfromthescale.com. And I lost weight and moved through to the lowest weight that I've been so far. That's a trifecta. Yes.